Oh, welcome back to the channel, guys. Okay, popular NFL star Deion Sanders' daughter, DeAndre Sanders, recently got into it with her fiancé, singer Jacquees' mom. Now, I want to give a little backstory on what's been happening between DeAndre, her fiancé Jacquees, Dej Loaf, and now his mama jumping into it. Then, we'll dive into DeAndre and Jacquees' mom going back and forth on Instagram just yesterday. Now, we know that for a few days, DeAndre has been going off because she's not happy about her fiancé Jacquees working with his ex, Dej Loaf. Yes, we know that Dej Loaf and Jacquees have been collaborating on music and releasing songs over the past few months. They've also been posting pictures on social media wearing matching outfits. And honestly, they look good together, okay? The chemistry is there. But we can't say too much because DeAndre is the fiancé, the alleged fiancé. So technically, we have to respect that Dej Loaf and Jacquees are supposed to be in the past. Now, let's talk about what DeAndre recently posted about Dej Loaf and Jacquees allegedly faking their relationship for album sales. She wrote, "People got to fake a relationship to sell albums. Stop asking me why I'm not around. I am not allowed to be around them, because D would feel uncomfortable if his fiancé is there. As I said before, y'all got it, y'all won. Hope y'all little album sells the most y'all have ever sold." This was crazy to me. I even mentioned this in my last video. DeAndre, you got with Jacquees knowing exactly who he was. You knew he was a singer. You knew what he did before you met him. You know that in the music industry today, artists do whatever it takes to sell records, even if that means faking relationships. And honestly, looking at the pictures of Dej Loaf and Jacquees, it does seem like they might have a connection. But who really knows? They could just be faking it for sales. But if you already know this, why go on social media and blast him? You know what he has to do to make money for your family, okay? Anyway, let's move on and talk about what Miss Rosie, Jacquees' mom, had to say. She decided to repost something from The Morning Hustle. I believe the host's name is L'Oreal. Excuse me if I'm saying it wrong. But she spoke about DeAndre Sanders exposing Jacquees and Dej Loaf's fake relationship. Jacquees' mom reposted it and added one word: dummy. Basically calling DeAndre a dummy for exposing it. That's when DeAndre clapped back, reposting it and saying, "Miss Rosie, better stop playing with me. Nobody off limits now. Now go be with your husband and keep on stealing and hiding your son's money." Then, she tagged Jacquees' mom and added, "Now run and dummy that, ma'am." I was like, girl, what? You could have come up with something better than that. Then, DeAndre reposted something else. It looked like a message from Jacquees' mom thanking her for getting Jacquees on her dad's talk show. This was probably from a few weeks ago. DeAndre responded, "Yes, you're welcome for having your son on my daddy's show. They respect him and welcomed him with class, unlike y'all. Y'all got the right one today." Jacquees' mom then clapped back, saying, "This is so out of character for me. I know way too much for her to be coming at me. This is crazy. No girl. And yet, I still try to keep life beautiful. Darn, you just thought that you were going to run stuff? No, ma'am." Basically, Jacquees' mom is saying, "You thought you were going to come into my son's life and take control? No, ma'am." And honestly, it seems like DeAndre already has a little control, right? If y'all don't know, Jacquees had a manager who was fired after getting into arguments with DeAndre. After being fired, the manager went on Instagram Live and exposed how Jacquees' mom allegedly wanted him to be with Dej Loaf. And according to her, DeAndre was just the only woman who agreed to have a baby by Jacquees.
I really want him to be with Dej Loaf. Why you think she calls Dej Loaf all the time? You better ask Dreezy. That was the problem with Dreezy and the mom, because the mom wanted him to be with Dej Loaf. Girl, you just had the baby. You the only one that was gonna have the baby. Clock that T. Yeah, they moved to Miami. She had the baby, she moved to Miami. He knew to get her out of there.
Now, let's go back to what Jacquees' mom said. "You thought you were going to run things, girl? That's my place. I still run things in my son's life." And look at what's happening. Jacquees is now collaborating with Dej Loaf. just months after his ex-manager claimed that his mom wanted them together. She didn't really want him with DeAndre, but they had a baby, so it is what it is. At this point, it's just mind-blowing. Anyway, DeAndre finally posted, "Now I'm done for real. I can't keep embarrassing my family like this. Sorry, y'all. Back to the regular program. We have a surprise for you all today." So now DeAndre is saying, "Look, I'm done embarrassing my family," because people have been saying for the longest time that she's making her family look bad. Her own family members have even spoken out, calling her the ghetto one in the family. But yeah, she's saying she's done with the drama. And honestly, DeAndre, you already had Jacquees' baby. You agreed to be his fiancé. So at this point, the only thing you can do is ignore what people are saying. I'm not telling her to stay with Jacquees, because clearly he's been messy in this situation. It looks like she keeps coming to social media because Jacquees isn't giving her answers. He's not answering his phone, he's too busy working, collaborating with Dej Loaf, and posting pictures in matching outfits. Which, let's be real, is disrespectful if your fiancé already said she doesn't like it. But at the same time, this is his job. DeAndre knew what she was signing up for before she agreed to marry him. If she wasn't secure in the relationship, she shouldn't have said yes. What was the point? At this point, it's exhausting to keep seeing DeAndre talk about this. And let's be real, she's probably going to go right back to Jacquees because she seems crazy about him. Oh yeah, one last thing. Did y'all see their baby? Jacquees seems like he was trying to shift attention away from all the drama by posting their son, Snow. People are talking about the baby's name, but just leave that child alone. He is super cute though. He looks exactly like his granddad, Deion Sanders. Like literally, he's his twin. So adorable. Anyway, let me know what you think about this. Once again, thank you for watching Room for Tea. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see y'all in my next video. Have a blessed night.